Anyways, right now you just have a drum pad, getting rhythms down and getting your left hand working. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, that's really good. That's a really good place to be. It's really good that you have the sort of self awareness and understanding of. See, a lot of drum set players, for whatever reason, don't really respect the pad a lot of the time, right? But it sounds like you've got some sort of instructor or mentor telling you that a pad is a great place to start because traditionally, like even when I first started learning drum set, they put a snare drum in front of you first and then give you a drum set like it's a graduation. And that's sort of old school, but there's a lot of meaning and reason behind that because the thought process is the more you learn about rebound first, like the idea that the stick pops back up after a good stroke, okay? And the more you learn how to utilize that rebound, whether you're doing singles or whether you're doing doubles, I mean, that is fundamentals at the end of the day. That is where everything starts. Although it's kind of boring, right? Because everything kind of sounds the same, you know? But it's really good for your technique. Now, with that being said, you can also get a book like The Reading Drummer, and you can also practice like reading rhythms. So that makes it a little bit more interesting because when you're reading rhythms, it's not just the same thing consistently. You know, you have like quarters, eighths, and then eventually 16th notes. And you start getting all kinds of cool rhythms. You're starting to learn how to play. And once you start getting into accents, finally, that's when things start really heating up because accents help create what we call dynamics or dynamic contrast. And when you have dynamic contrast, now you're really starting to sound like a snare drum player, especially once you start digging more into rudiments and you start learning things like flams, right? So, moral of the story is singles, nice and even. Doubles, nice and even. These are really great warm-ups, really great things to practice. Paradiddles are really good because they combine singles and doubles. So a paradiddle is right, left, right, left, left. And don't think about accenting it too much at first. Just try to get a nice even flow going.